Welcome everyone to Mbagara Polytechnic. I'm the administrator and the chair of this panel that usually handles in discipline cases for our students. My name is Masden. This is the disciplinary hearing committee concerning the student by the name Prevalence Kana, who was found cheating in an exam on 19th June 2025. So I just want to welcome my panelists to introduce themselves before we continue. Welcome.
Thank you, Chair. My name is Kevin Ayututu. I'm the head of the department, Mathematics and Statistics.
Thank you, sir. I'm Kennedy Nyongesa, the invigilator of that paper.
Thank you, sir. I am Sentrin Sidera, head of examination department.
Yeah, welcome. So everyone, welcome. I believe we are going to get a solution and we are going to take the shortest time possible. So before any much ado, I want to welcome the examination officer to give us her report concerning this case. Welcome.
Thank you, Chair. On 19th of June 2025, during a mathematical statistics paper, Prevalence Kana was observed engaging in some suspicious behavior. He was using his smartphone in an examination room, and he was reported by the invigilator. And in line with the examination protocol, the invigilator took the phone and every document that he was using, and it was handed over to my office. And the following items I would want to submit before this committee for viewing. So with me, this is a written report from the invigilator at the time. This is the smartphone that Prevalence Kana was using as at that day. This is a copy. This is a copy of his answer booklet. This is also a copy of his question paper. And this is a signed copy of the examination rules that is signed on the day of orientation.
Yes. Thank you very much. We will take time and go through them to determine this case. So I want to invite the invigilator also to describe how the incident took place.
Thank you. It was on 19 June 2025 when I was supervising STA 1230 statistic paper, when I realized one of our students who was supposed to seal that paper by the name Kana, who is with us here, was trying to do malpractice in that paper. I went and searched. I got he was possessing phones and other unnecessary material to that exam, which is not one of our school principles. So I take the action and I took the material to our examination council, where we found she explained it before me.
Okay, thank you very much for your report. And now I want to give the student, Prevalence Kana, an opportunity to respond to those allegations. Ensure that everything you say on this panel, because we are having a record, ensure it is true and you can still say it elsewhere in case required. Welcome and explain yourself or respond to those allegations.
First, I would like to ask you a question. How did you know that I was copying the exam?
Yeah, we able to know that you are copying exam because before I took the phone to our examination council, I asked you to open the phone to draw your pattern, and we confirmed that the exactly question that they were in the paper, they were displaying in your phone with answers.
No, that is wrong.
And again, we have the CCTV where we went further and confirmed to the CCTV, and also they showed that we were copying exam.
I was not being examined. I was carrying my phone so that I think someone could study my phone, so I decided to go edit an exam, but I was not copying the exam.
Okay. If you say you are not copying exam, before we start our exam, I came and said that if you have any phone that you know maybe you fear to be stolen, give it to me and I'll give you after an exam. But you never submitted your phone, which is not one of our rights.
I did not hear your instructions, sir.
But I came and said it loudly. That was your just ignorance.
But sir, I'm sorry.
Okay, now concerning also the evidence here, we will also look at it before we determine your case. But I just want some questions from the panelists, either to the suspect or the examination officer. We'll see how we can match
Okay, thank you,
the
sir.
information. Yeah.
I have a question. The examination counsel. Maybe has he ever been, or was the student taken through the examination rules?
Yes, sir. The student was taken through the examination rules. It is a requirement that whenever students come in, we have an orientation process as the examination department, and we oriented them on the examination rules and regulations. And I have already submitted before this committee an evidence that Prevalence Kana actually signed that he would not be able to be found with any form of material in an examination room. So yes, sir.
Thank you. And was he or has he ever been found or involved in any other similar practices before?
With the records that I have in my office, sir, this is the first time I'm receiving a case from Prevalence Kana.
Okay, Prevalence, as you can hear, you can look at those rules. I know most students don't read the school rules and regulations, but the rule number 7, as I'm seeing, it's saying no electronic materials including phones into examination room. So we are still going to check into that, but we want to ask you to step outside for a while as we determine, then we'll call you back. Just stay in the benches out there, then we'll call you back. Yeah, so you have heard from the student. It seems like the student was ignorant. He didn't even go through the school rules. He was just carrying the phone comfortably and doing those things that are not required to do with the exams. And also, you can as well check the documents before we make a serious conclusion on that and try to match if it really was an irregularity or we are just harassing this student. Then I just hear your views, just one as we conclude.
Thank you, sir. As I have seen, these documents, it is really that this student was copying that exam, but because it is the first time for him to do this violence, I think we should give him another chance, or should give him another exam so that he can review it.
Okay, any other?
Yes, as for me, I'm siding with my brother here. Let us give him another chance because Kana is our student and he always talk to the other student. So let us forgive him and give him another chance. Thank you.
Okay, what about the examination officer? What can you say?
Chair, on my part,
Yeah.
I really feel like examination malpractice is something that should be punishable. And if we encourage our learners that they can always cheat in exams and they can always be pardoned, so long as it is the first time they are doing it, then we will be encouraging a very wrong behavior among our learners. So I feel like we should come up with a measure Even if it is not such a strong measure, considering he has done this for the first time, let us come back with a punishment measure to discourage such kind of behavior, and to also encourage other learners that rules and regulations that are being signed in an institution, especially as regards to exams, they are not just meant there for formality, but they are meant to be followed to the letter. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for your views, and having heard from all of you. And also, we are looking at the image of this institution, and we will not just give that student a very harsh punishment, because you see at least he has admitted. But now for other students now to realize that examination irregularities are not needed in this institution, first thing I think we should cancel the examination that he has done, for him to do another exam, another fresh exam under serious supervision. And also we want him to write an apology letter we put in the file, so that when the case repeats itself again or it recurs, then when we take a harsh punishment, we will not be blamed. So we can call him back to the panel and give him those instructions. You can come in. So, President Kana, having determined your case, this panel has come up with a decision which you will have to follow to the latter. The exam that you have already done, we assume that all of them you took part in stealing. So we are cancelling all the examination, but giving you another chance to prepare and do another exam under strict supervision. And also, now that you have pleaded guilty, we want you to put it in writing, okay? Put it in writing, write an apology letter, we put in the file, then we will keep following up. Otherwise, I want to call this meeting off until next time. Thank you very much. So you present in your written apology to the secretary, okay?
Yes, sir.
In the next 10 minutes before you leave.